InterWeave have been designing and manufacturing beautifully crafted wool and furnishing fabrics in New Zealand for over 30 years. Created from 100% pure wool sourced from local suppliers, the integrity of their commercial and domestic products is unparalleled. But to ensure the robustness of their environmental integrity, InterWeave turned to Enviro-Mark to ensure their manufacturing was done with an environmental conscience every step of the way. Managing Director Tracy March explains why InterWeave chose Enviro-Mark for their environmental management.
InterWeave has always been very focused on environmental aspects. We use a very sustainable raw material, wool, which is rapidly renewable and performs very well. So we wanted an environmental management system that backed up all our claims about green technology and green raw materials. We wanted to walk the walk.
The textile industry might traditionally have been seen as a rather polluting one, but InterWeave have changed all that by ensuring their processes are environmentally sound.
We use dye stuffs that don't contain heavy metals. Because wool has got such beautiful properties anyway in terms of flame retardancy, etc., you don't need to add any chemicals to the product. Generally, steam and hot water is really all that's used to process wool.
But the environment is not the only beneficiary of the Enviro-Mark program. Economically, it makes sense.
We've been able to cut down on our waste by around 80%, which has been a savings of about $20,000 a year. Now that's been through the recycling of wool. It actually gets upcycled into insulation for housing, so that's beneficial to the environment there because it absorbs volatile organic compounds and purifies the air for those residences. We recycle a lot of the plastics from the cones, the insides of the yarn, and we reuse a lot of the cones for dyeing purposes, so often things get used over and over and over again.
And Tracy says the credibility offered by the Enviro-Mark certification has value in the international market.
Our overseas clients have decided to run with collections from InterWeave. They've wanted to promote the whole green ethos as well. So being able to provide them with that support, be able to provide them with the certification to show that we are a credible company. You know, there's a lot of greenwashing done these days. So it is invaluable for us.
And this is translated into InterWeave's products being used in high green building projects all around the globe. So for InterWeave, Enviro-Mark has provided a template to follow to help them reach their environmental goals.
You need somebody to oversee the whole process and to reiterate the whole environmental ethos, to check all the waste streams, and just to allow communication from top management to get to the people on the floor that are actually, you know, being the most important really by ensuring that the procedures are followed.
So for InterWeave, the message is clear.
You know, you're either pregnant or you're not pregnant. You can't be half green. You have to really put your money where your mouth is.